join in. I'm sitting here playing on YouTube, kind of watching myself. I know that sounds bad, but I'm bored. Let's watch a short from 2018, shall we?
7 News at 10, the Panhandle Spirit starts now. One man is on a journey, traveling the country on a mission. You may have seen him in Amarillo today. You can't miss him, really. ABC7's Jayla Washington joins us now live in studio with what he's up to. Jayla?
Well, Dave, for about 5 years now, Jim Stevens has been to 30 states advocating and collecting signatures for what he calls the most beneficial medicine on earth. What is this exactly? I'll let him tell you.
Hey.
Right here on Route 60.
Hey, Michelle. I just sitting here killing time, playing some old videos. Hey, I might have some great news. A friend might be sending me a generator. We'll see if it happens. Hey, Frankie.
6 in Amarillo. You'll find Mr. Jim Stevens and his cannabis.
I am 420 Jim.
Stevens, an active advocate of cannabis, has traveled near and far to not only educate,
Peace, love, and cannabis.
but to fight to legalize it across all states.
7 News.
That was kind of cute.
You okay? You need help?
Here it is.
You okay? You need help?
Well, those videos, I don't know who theirs are, but that came up. I thought that's pretty cool. There's so many of them. But yeah, it'd be cool. And it's not a troll. I'm really not at liberty to say that who's going to get it for me. They kind of rather remain anonymous. But they're not like blowing smoke up my butt. I'm pretty sure that it's going to happen. Here's my Frankie. Here's my the only thing is when I leave it on it plays it. Here's my robe. That was the day I wore my robe. What's this one? Y'all remember that one? I do. That's when the Con Father made all them videos telling everybody what a wonderful guy I was. Until he got caught for ripping a friend off. Well, I don't really see what I'm looking for. I don't know what this one is. Henzo's TV.
Is that your mom? Is your mom? That's what she named you, right? I'm gonna have to tell him that next time.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this. I don't know if I've seen this before or not. Hey, Will.
Different city. Yeah, man. It does get their attention. Oh, yeah, man.
I don't remember this at all. That was a while back. I still had the world peace on there and all.
This song's about flying to the moon. It's called Flying to the Moon.
Well, not my choice of songs, but hey, that ain't too bad, was it? I've never seen that before. I'll have to watch that. You want to finish seeing it? I'm not that much into the song, but that's the first time I've seen it. 4 years ago. But I should be getting details probably tomorrow on the generator and when it's going to be here. But for those that might have missed it, I'm 98% sure I've got my generator problem solved. A friend of mine, which, like I say, they really don't want to, any recognition for it or nothing, so it's best I just not say, which is all right with me, they're good friends, and I'm sure they're going to do it. So, for the ones that think, well, maybe it's a troll and they're bullshitting you, no, not these people. Hang on a minute. I had to find my can cleaner here. Clean the holes on my can. If I had to put a bet on it, I bet it's going to happen. They're just trying to figure out the best shipping and all right now when they can get it to me and all that. It's not the one that I had posted and asked for help for. And of course, once this is on its way or whatever, I'll take that post down and let everybody know that I've got one. It's a little smaller, but it's good. It's perfect for what I need. I have no idea, Frankie. I have no idea. And to be honest with you, I didn't ask. I'm not going to ask. None of my business. Yeah. I'm sure they're probably going to give me the shipping information and all that. They're not like the people that comes on my lives here the last couple of days. Oh, give me your Cash App number. And I'm going to Cash App you, this, that, the other. You can tell when they don't do it because they don't do it right away. Oh, if I win a this or if that. Just like the one that said that he bet $500 I wouldn't show a Jesus figurine. But this is coming from a friend, so I pretty much, yeah. Yep. I wouldn't even tell y'all about it if I wasn't that sure. I'd do one of those, I believe it when I see it. But I believe this without even seeing it. But also, what have I said all last couple of weeks? What have I said? I wasn't worried about it. The good Lord's going to take care of me. And look, the good Lord's going to take care of me. So now I only need about 400. Once I get this generator, I'm only about 400 from getting the rest of everything done and on the road. So that's going to help a lot. I went through hell trying to get a firm to approve me, and they denied me. Oh, hey, Mr. Frankie, remember when I showed you the screenshot where they pre-approved me for $700? Yeah, now they just sent me a thing saying that they couldn't approve me for $350. Isn't that something? I got a screenshot of where they told me that they pre-approved me for $700. And then I got another one saying, well, we're not going to do nothing on this purchase. Yeah. Never been peed on by R. Kelly. I don't know what that means, my friend. Oh, I finally got to email him. I talked to him on the phone and all. And I told him I'd give him a Calvin and advertise for him. So. There's supposedly an email that I could send the photos to. It says website not available when I go to that email address. Oh, hang on a second. Hey, if I get kicked off, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry, hang on. Okay. That was from a friend of mine. I wanted to answer that. It's an update on the generator. They're finally headed back to where they can sit down, get a little peace and quiet, whatnot, and make it happen. And if they can't make it happen and whatnot, they're just going to go ahead and send me the funds where I can get it. So, either way, like I say, by tonight or tomorrow, I should be able to post what I'm getting and everything. And it's just going to be from a anonymous donor. Let's just leave it at anonymous donor because I want to respect what they want. And see, when people tell you I try and scam people and stuff, see, these people want to be anonymous. They don't want nobody to know who done it and whatnot. They'd be just as happy if I didn't even tell people I got one. You know what I mean? But I'm not that way. I'm going to tell people, I'm just going to keep their names quiet. I'm going to say anonymous. Because I love it when someone helps like that. And I want to be able to tell people, the love that the good Lord gives me through other people. I just said this the other day, that I wasn't worried that one single person might buy the generator. And look, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. It don't amaze me, but then again, it amazes me. You know, my Creator, he can do anything, so it don't really amaze me. Like when he used the devil a couple of times, and we all know when he used the devil. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I can't talk and type at the same time. Well, that didn't keep me off, so that's good, because I love answering the messages there. Wow, we got 5 people. Wow. Well, shall we listen to a little bit more of this song? Watch a little bit more of this video I've not seen. Oh, there's Jack. Oh, he got Jack. Oh, that's cool. Woo, I had pizza that day. Hey, there's my Trumper Chump shirt. Oh, he tagged it on the front. Oh, that had to be a long time ago. Did you see that where it said follow Jack H. Apoo? I haven't had Jack H. Apoo for a long time. Oh, you can see who's filming. Look in the shadow. You can see the guy that did this. need to get another one of them flags, Frankie. Oh, what a way to end. God bless 420 again. That's pretty cool. I gotta admit, that is pretty cool. That's the first time I've seen that. I'm sure there's lots more out there that I've never seen. That's pretty cool. What'd you think, Frankie? Will, Michelle, any of y'all seen that before? That's the first time I ever seen that. Oh, guess who this is? I don't know what she's going to say, but guess who this is?
Here you go, another lying ass cunt, a friend of the.
Whoops, didn't mean to say that.
If she can prove anything she says about me, the $1,000.
That would have been the one that was after me there in Topeka, Kansas, that bumped me with her car. I'll never forget her. Wow. Thank God that she's on my side pretty much now and not after me, as far as I know. Oh, this one, this is in Sedalia, Missouri, where Jeb Mazansky got life without parole. There's a park I like to park when I go there all the time. And the family and them, they'd meet me at this park. Well, there's a black officer. The first year that we met, he was driving by, and I shot him the peace sign. And he turned in the park and come over to me and come up to me and said, "Did you shoot me a peace sign?" And I'm like, "Yes, sir." He's, "Man, I've been shot a lot of signs, but never a peace sign." I had to come over and say hi. And he's a brother from another mother now. Let's see if this is that video.
Phone to someone else. I wanted to show you a picture for me. Hey, 420 Jim here. This is my brother from a different mother. And remember, color don't matter. We're all human beings on planet Earth. That's all we are. They want to divide us. Peace and love to anybody with your left. Carry your double-edged sword in your right. Defend your family. That's right. That's my little piece of history, sir. 420 Jim here. I'm going to hand this phone to someone.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. See, I can go back and see all these memories. I kind of like YouTube. I should have done this a long time ago. Never seen it. No, neither have I. That was pretty cool. Now, the song didn't get stuck in my head, but I liked that. It was pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of them on there.
And
that's when I stopped in Merle's Inlet. I'm not going to show that one. I'm not going to show that one. I don't want to start nothing. I showed that one. Dang. Let's see what this is. I think this, oh yeah, this is the thing Atlantic Motion Pictures done. It's a shame we never got the money for the movie. I'm sure most of y'all have seen this.
What would it take to push you over the edge? To sell everything you own but your RV? Tell all your family and friends goodbye and set out to fight for everyone's rights to cannabis and hemp?
Yeah, Frankie, YouTube.
On March 1st of 2014, the fight began. I have traveled 30 states over the last 5 years, teaching out of the book of Jack Harrow, The Emperor Wears No Clothes.
All commerce was carried by hemp and sales.
On March 1st of 2014, the fight began. I have traveled 30 states over the last 5 years. Could it be that your mom, being an alcoholic, bounced around in the foster homes in Florida? Your mom being murdered on Christmas Day? Or your best friend standing next to you at your job driving a tow truck that was shot and killed? Being set up on 2 counts of sales of marijuana in Farmington, New Mexico. In 2015, I had a cannabis event at Mount Rushmore. In 2016, I did a march on D.C. It was in 2016 that I was invited to the 34th Vietnam Veterans Reunion held in Kokomo, Indiana at the Howard County Healing Field. I didn't understand why the vets wanted me to come, but I went. And when I got there, they explained to me that they can't fight for the rights to cannabis and hemp. As soon as they mention it, they end up losing their medication or their benefits. So I proudly represent the vets. I'm not a vet, I'm their voice. Along the journey, I lost my other cannabis, the first one, in a fire in Knoxville, Tennessee. But the Cannabis 2 was born a couple months later, and it was christened at the 35th Vietnam Veterans Reunion in Kokomo, Indiana. Now, along the way, I met lots and lots of many wonderful people, like Miles Walker.
I was diagnosed at 9 years old with Tourette syndrome, 34 now.
He wrote the book, Tourette's versus Everyone. There's a Purple Heart veteran, Jeremy Anderson. His story will be in it. Now, along the way, I also met the family of Jeff McCansky.
How you doing? Of course, my name's Jeff Mazansky, and I've been out 2 years, September 1st. We got the governor to sign and change my sentence from a life without to a life sentence, so I'm not on parole now.
You're going to see a lot about good towns and bad towns that I've traveled through.
Anytime I encounter with law enforcement, I put them on audio and video.
Along the journey, I've met a lot of wonderful and good cops, but there's also the bad cops. So along the journey, I give out the good cop attaboy or the bad cop Joe Donut Award. 30 states, 3 years on the road.
That's freaking awesome.
Thank you. I love wonderful officers, I really do. I've met a couple, oh, so is you, I can't believe it. You're the first officer to give me a hug. Good cop attitude, lady.
Ah.
She was a great cop. That was a pretty good trailer, you gotta admit. I think Atlantic East Motion Pictures did a pretty damn good job making that trailer.
Jim here?
I'm pretty sure you could find it. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Hey, I forgot. I can do things like this. Check this out. I forgot. I want to do this. Oh, well, let me go up. No. Oh, I got to clear it. Oh. Heck, I'd be better off just going over here and asking the microphone. Let's try that. Henry Ford hemp car. Ooh, how do you like me now? Oh, how do you like me now? How you like me now? How you like me now? For those that never knew. Oh gosh, I kind of like this.
Having a vehicle is nearly an essential part of life.
I kind of like
Why
this
not
stuff.
find a more environmentally friendly option?
Hang on. I hit the green screen by mistake.
Come with an owner's manual. Freedom is getting to write your own. So get 10% off a Jeep Wrangler.
Sorry about that.
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Let's see if we can watch the Henry Ford.
Having a vehicle is nearly an essential part of. Having a vehicle is nearly an essential part of life. Why not find a more environmentally friendly option?
Hey, that sounds like a reason.
Well, Henry Ford's first Model T car design was built from hemp, and it was running on hemp fuel. Ford grew this car from the soil.
Did you hear that? It was made of hemp and run on hemp.
Up. His car was using hemp plastic panels and parts, which is actually 10 times stronger than steel on its impact strength. It makes you wonder, why aren't other car manufacturers using hemp? Henry Ford had just over 40,000 cars using hemp fuel and that were made from hemp. This used only 10,000 acres of hemp to do. Even with planting all of this hemp, it actually helps our atmosphere as it pulls up to 4 times more carbon dioxide than trees do, which in return helps fertilize the soil that the hemp plant was grown on, as it gives nitrogen to the soil. This is something that we like to call a natural cycle fuel, releasing emissions and toxins into the air. In return, the hemp that's being grown will catch those toxins and emissions and carbon and actually turn it into nitrogen for the soil to be fertilized. Henry Ford had his Model T car made in 1941, and it had been running on hemp fuel while the body of the car was made from hemp, which includes its panels, sidings, and a few other little parts to the car. These panels are composed of 70% cellulose fiber, which made this extremely sturdy and flame resistant. They would even hit the trunk of the car with an axe to see if it would leave any marks or do any damage. To everyone's surprise, it didn't.
Henry Ford's hemp car that runs on hemp fuel. Thank you again, Mr. Frankie, for sending me the spot for the dumb TV. This is cool. And knock on wood, it works good with my phone, because I can be on this live and hotspot that. So I'm actually got 2 devices on YouTube at the same time on the same network. To me, that's cool. That is cool. Right on. Well, I think I'm going to give my hotspot a rest, though. Turn that thing off so I'm not using the data. How much is the flag with the peace symbol? $7.99? $6.99? Yeah, that's the only way I can watch TV is off my hotspot. Oh, does it get hot? Nah. Well, there's just a little warmth to it. But heck, I've had it plugged in and using all day long, either on a live or watching TV or a hotspot. My phone stays on 14 hours, or is used about 14 hours a day. Yeah, I figured about $8. So there's two I really want to get. That one with the red, the blue, and the green, and then that one. So heck, if I get just a little bit more help, I'll be able to get a couple flags and stuff. I'll use some of my retirement money to do that. I won't have to spend all my retirement on getting on the road. That's pretty cool. I knew people would help. Normally I get her out every year on my own. It's so nice that people's helping me this year. That's cool. There's mama dog. She's about to be the mama. Huh. Old fat belly. Old fat belly. Oh, as soon as I rubbed her tummy, her eyes went shut. Oh, rub my tummy. Oh. That opened back up in a second. Oh, maybe not. Yep, a little bit. Yep, quit rubbing, the eyes come open. You start rubbing again there. Go back down real slow and close. No? We might have pups by morning. I still say Saturday. I don't know why, but Saturday comes to mind for me. Well, nobody got no questions, comments, or concerns? Oh, I forgot. Still got a little part of a joint the neighbor smoked with me earlier. She is so cool. Lilu's boyfriend's owner, my neighbor. Hell, she outsmokes me. I found someone that outsmokes me easily. She does. I think she's 2 years younger than me, but my neighbor, she has smoked 2 of those infused blunts in a night. When she gets off work, wants to go to relax before she goes to bed, hell, I couldn't smoke 2 of them. I'd pass out after the first one. Her tolerance level must be way, way, way off scale. I thought I liked to smoke, but that woman loves to smoke, which isn't bad, you know, but damn. That might be true. That might be true. That might be true, I'm sorry to say, but hell, if they cremate the 2 of us and smoke our ashes, damn, they'd in for a good one. Oh, hey, Mr. Sean. No. We're good friends. I'm a Jesus freak and she's not. That's the only thing right now that's kind of like, you know, and me, I have a problem with not talking about my Savior, you know, because I want everyone, I can't really shut up about my Savior. And she really don't, you know, she's Catholic, she believes in God, but that's it. She don't want preached, or she don't want to know about nothing else. And that's kind of an obstacle. Hey, by the way, Mr. Sean, I'm not at liberty to say who, but they're either going to send me a generator or the cash to go buy the generator. They're going to work on the details right now. And this comes from a very, very, very trusted person that told me that they're working on sending it, having it delivered from the store, Home Depot, I think, or if they can't get it delivered, whatnot, they're just going to send the cash where I can go get one. So, blessings from the Lord above, always, you know. I said the other day I wasn't worried something could happen. One person could come along and do it. And look at that. Look at that. One person come along and done it. Yeah. Yep. They're super wonderful people. They've been friends of mine for a while. When they tell me they're going to do something, they've always done it. They will do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be, you know, kind of, I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm trying to let everybody know that, hey, that's 500 less I need on that damn GoFundMe now. If that matter of fact, I'm going to go over to GoFundMe after this live or by tomorrow, and knock it down to 500. And that's because at 500 I would get about 400, and that's, you know, would finish everything up. But I will go over to the GoFundMe and update it to where, hey, you know, what's taking the sweet time? Oh, you got. Hey, yeah, I know you would, brother. I know you would. I know a lot of you would. Mr. Will, when he gets a little extra money, he's going to. Hey, Will, you still here? Frankie, you still here? You ought to help me tease Doug. Soon as I put that post about needing the generator on it, look at the first comment. Boy, Doug was real happy to comment, hey, I gave you everything I had in my Cash App. And unless you read the remarks and stuff afterwards, that looks pretty good. Hey, yeah, he gave, it was $2, which, hey, I'm not complaining. Doug sends me $5 all the time, $2, whatever. It's what he does. But it declined it. So when he put on there, you know, it looked like, you know, he sent me, and he said, I sent you everything I had. And I said, well, I thank you. I appreciate that, Doug, which I did, but they declined it. And he sent me a screenshot where he sent $2. That's the cool thing, you know. Hey, if everybody sent $2, I'd have a couple of them. So he sends me a payment thing for $2. And then I send him one back. It said the payment had already been received. So the next thing I see in Cash App is he requested his $2 back. So hopefully he got it back. And if I know Doug, he'll put it back on my Cash App. But it was funny how that all worked out. It was all over $2. Just like I couldn't get the loan to go through on the generator. Well, now I know why. Now I know why. The good Lord provided me one. If that loan had went through, that $24 a month for a year or whatever that I had to worry about paying, which, you know, that come out of my retirement, no big deal. But Mr. Frankie, that's why that loan and that stuff didn't go through. I guarantee you. You know, good Lord had a plan. I just was trying to push ahead on things, you know, and he's nope, 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 what's this? So, or that's the way I'm going to look at it. They didn't tell me why they declined it. They said something about my credit score, or something about I didn't showing up. So it said it was due to my credit, not because of my picture or nothing like that. But see, they don't know I got to. They don't know I got a screenshot where they said they pre-approved me for 700. Yeah, I definitely have that screenshot where they said I was pre-approved for 700. I go through all their bullshit, and then they say I'm denied for 350. Actually, it's 360 something with tax. So yeah, they got a little explaining to do for me. Oh, Doug's $2? I don't know. When I tried to accept it, it said that it had already been, you know, already been accepted. Not by me. Who knows by who, but supposedly it had already been accepted. And that happened with Doug once before with $5. And he ended up sending it back, I think. I'd have to go look. But yeah, when I went to go accept it, it said it had already been accepted. Like someone else got it, or like I got it. So when I sent Doug that screenshot, well, when he said that he'd give the $2, I said, you might want to check that. I didn't get it. They canceled it. Or something to that neighborhood. And I sent him the picture. Because he sent me a picture saying, you know, he sent it. I counteracted with a picture that said, that I couldn't get it. And then a couple minutes later, Cash App notified me that he canceled the payment. His said pending, that's what it was. The one he posted said pending. And when I tried to go get it for like the 5th time, I screenshot it and had the time and everything on it where, nah, dude, I can't get it. So how that works out, I don't know. But Doug got his $2 back. I'm happy. And I'm happy that the loan didn't go through and someone else is going to help me with that. That's so cool. You know, yeah, it's so cool. And yeah. Yep. But if they send me the cash, I don't know. I may go ahead and get the Predator. Or not Predator, but the one that from Amazon. That one's like a 4,000 watt. This other one's 3,000. I don't know if it's 3,000, 2,300. What? I mean, it's good. It'll work for what I want to do and everything. It'd be better on gas. I've never seen a Westinghouse. I don't know how good Westinghouse are. But I could have the one from Amazon shipped here, no problem. It was going to be here by the 2nd when I was going to do it on the credit. But we'll see. We will see. Any way I can get one, and the quickest I can get is what I care about. Yep. My neighbor came over today. A week and a half ago, I gave them a couple of buds. They didn't have no smoke, and I just come back from the dispensary. They came back and gave me I think this is like a lip balm container. And they gave me a whole container of some ground up bud to pay me back. That was cool. I told them they didn't have to pay me back. Well, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Somebody's got to have a question, comment, or concern. Oh, I am, Mr. Sean. I am from a lot of different states. You're absolutely right, and I'm very blessed. Yeah, I got to say amen to that. You're absolutely right, and I appreciate everybody. The only thing I need now, more than anything, is to get this petition to blow up. Get this petition to hit mainstream. I can't get on TikTok because of the stupid bong father and them. If I could have been on TikTok and built, see, that's what they're scared of and why they won't let me get on the TikTok. It would build the platform real quick. People would find out about the petition, about the van, everything, you know what I mean? And I think the petition would blow up big. But because I can't put none of this stuff on YouTube, every time I make a video, they report me. It's crazy. Oh, I do too, Mr. Sean. I do too. Texas is going backwards right now. So Texas really needs me to come and fight for Texas. They got Reaper Madness 2.0 going on. Back on one of the news stories, I don't know if you're familiar. Did you see the news stories they did on me when I was in Texas back in 2018? What? They actually did a television news story on me. I don't know which one, the one in Lubbock or the one in Amarillo was the one that posted it, but the guy, I think it was the Amarillo one, a legislator comes in and talks like the news interviewed me, and then they go off and they interview this guy. Or he puts his 2 cents in, they say how I want to get it legalized and all, and how he comes in and says, well, we don't think that's going to happen this year, maybe the criminalization, blah, 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 blah. That's the same guy right now putting in all the Reefer Madness commercials. It's crazy. But oops. I'll see if I can find it. I'll play it real quick. It's like I say, it's one of the two. I like this. Frankie sent me a little box that makes dumb TV smart, and I get maybe not. Now, of course, I can't find it. No, I've got it back on now. I've got it back on. I can see them going by. I just can't find the news story one yet. I find everything but it. Maybe I'll try going all the way back to the beginning. I don't know. There's that one. Nope. Damn, there's another one I've never seen, I don't think. It says interview with 420 Jump. I just played these earlier, so I don't see why I can't find them now. That's weird. Oh, history on YouTube. I gotta find out how to do that. I don't see history. I see search, home, movies, gaming, library, and more. No. That wasn't it. Damn you. How do I find history? Oh, I don't know about more. Now it took me off of YouTube, I think. I'm going to try this again. Nope, that's YouTube. When I clicked on more, it wasn't, yeah. More is news, live, sports, and podcasts. I have subscriptions. Library. Oh, history. How about library? That would be it. I don't know if this one was it or not. It's one of these two. Oh no, this was going to be a short, so it may not have it in it. Yeah, that's not going to have it in it. They should have been one that had the whole thing. Let's see. No. Oh, maybe. Hang on. I'm getting down into some other ones now. Nope, can't find it. Maybe I'm, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Let me visit my channel. Oh, it may be this one. I don't know if it's this. Oh, shucks. That's got 44 videos. Okay, it's one of these two. One of these two news stories. I'll stop it when it's probably the first one. Well, shit. I hit the wrong button trying to turn up the volume and shit. Oh, I'm probably not supposed to be able to be doing this or something. Damn, Frankie. Let's see what happens now. Let's go back. It should take
him in Amarillo today. You can't miss him, really.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Here it is. I don't know if it's the right one or not, but let's try.
ABC 7 News at 10. The Panhandle Spirit starts now. One man is on a journey, traveling the country on a mission. You may have seen him in Amarillo today. You can't miss him, really. ABC 7's Jayla Washington joins us now live in studio with what he's up to. Jayla?
Well, Dave, for about 5 years now, Jim Stevens has been to 30 states advocating and collecting signatures for what he calls the most beneficial medicine on earth. What is this exactly? I'll let him tell you. Right here on Route 66 in Amarillo, you'll find Mr. Jim Stevens and his cannabis.
I am 420 Jim.
Stevens, an active advocate of cannabis, has traveled near and far to not only educate,
peace, love, and cannabis,
but to fight to legalize it across all states since March of 2014.
And like Mr. King, I had a vision, a motor home and a wheel. I grew up with the alcoholic mom and whatnot. I've seen what alcohol and opiates and coke and everything else does. You don't see that in cannabis.
Stevens says he believes cannabis is key to healing and or treating diseases and disorders like autism, Parkinson's, and epilepsy.
Well, it's the most wonderful medication we have on earth.
And as you might imagine, Stevens' efforts don't go unnoticed. Some,
I think it's pretty cool,
agree with and even support his movement by signing his petition at 420gym.com.
And we help everybody out, the government, patients, everybody. That's how I get around. Whether a person donates a penny, nickel, dime, dollar, or even a hug, I let them tag my motorhome.
Donations keep Stevens' journey afloat, but they also support making it more recognized.
Atlantic East Motion Pictures is putting a movie out next year about me.
A movie recapping his effort.
Sadly, that never happened.
That Stevens hopes will get President Trump and Congress's attention to hear his voice and many others.
Make it a God-given herb, destroy everybody's record, and let our pot prisoners free.
1,000 will be here in Amarillo until Sunday, and he says
let me see if I can
President Trump
find the other one.
Talking to him about.
Oh, here's it's got to be this one here.
You know, and
oh. Let's see. Here we go.
Breaking. This is KMAX News at 10.
Determined someone had to do something about the cannabis laws that do it federally. I looked at myself in the mirror that morning and said, well, I'm that person, you know.
And that person is bringing his message of legal marijuana to Lubbock tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Brian Martin.
I'm Lauren Motter. It is legal to smoke marijuana in 9 states now, and one man is driving across the country trying to convince the other 41. Internet States also caught up with him on his stop in Lubbock. Jim Stevens has been on the road for half a decade spreading his message. He wants to destigmatize cannabis use and eventually have it become legal across the country. But state representatives said that's unlikely in the state of Texas. As drivers rush down 34th Street on their way home from work, they probably saw an unusual bus.
The most beneficial plant on earth, whether people smoke or not.
That's Jim Stevens, or 420 Jim.
How he does.
He drives this cannabis around the country.
It's my statement in life. Peace, love, and cannabis.
He's been on the road for 5 years.
Yeah, I sold everything I had and I hit the road.
And helps his tour across America convinces others of the benefits of cannabis use.
I'd rather my grandkids smoke a joint instead of a cigarette any day of the week.
Eventually hoping to convince the U.S. government.
Everybody just live a joint. What with that? World peace for 2 hours. Don't see the harm in that.
State Senator Charles Perry believes that's unlikely. At least
That guy right there, State Senator Paul Kerry, he's running a Reaper Madness 2.0 campaign right now.
More legalization of cannabis, not next session for sure. I don't, maybe before I leave, there's votes for it, but I don't see it in the cards.
but says legislature.
That guy needs to be voted out of office. Anybody in Texas, you hear that? Vote that senator, whoever he is, vote his ass out of office. He wants to act that stupid and that dumb and take away the Delta products and all that. Vote his ass out. Stupid to leave people like that in office. Stupid. The brand that you sent me on Amazon, I've seen some reviews on that product from somewhere else. Maybe not on Amazon itself, but that brand name, and I read some pretty good reviews on the brand name. That's why I didn't question it when you sent it to me. But whatever's going to happen, the good Lord's going to make it happen. And I'm going to have the best one there is. You watch. Out of both. No doubt in my mind. I mean, look how quick the call got answered to get me a generator. You know? Lilu's going to have these pups anytime. She's getting sick all night. Last couple hours she's been throwing up, and my neighbor read something online that right before they get ready to have pups they throw up a lot. Well, I think she's going to have them tonight. But hey, I love this YouTube thing he bought for, or that it's not YouTube, but you know what I mean. Pretty cool.
This is why you should never be too cocky, and this mom made a giant mistake riding this Gravitron.
Here's my Gravitron.
She wanted to show off to her kids, and it turned into a disaster she regretted. The mom climbed up her seat to show everyone how she used to ride it as a kid, but she didn't realize her seat slid up and you couldn't push it back down. Gravitrons use force and friction to pin riders against the walls of the spinning cylinder, but the mom was fighting for her life not to get folded in half. She stared down at the ground and tried to make sure she didn't pass out, but this ending made her her never want to ride the Gravitron again, and this was about to be Final Destination 7. The mom was so uncomfortable, and she pushed as hard as she could to bring her seat back down. Thankfully, the ride ended early, and she survived.
No, thankfully, she had her head above the...
This is why you should never be too cocky.
Thankfully, she had her head below the black tab on that board, because otherwise she would have smacked her head up there on the steel beams. That wouldn't have done too good for her. Well, what else should we talk about, my friends? Get it. Anybody got any suggestions, comments, complaints, concerns? As soon as I hear one way or another on the generator, I'll let everybody know. I won't keep anybody in suspense any more than I'm in suspense. I'm not doing any more lives of the morning. You got to catch me tomorrow at noon and 7. I will be on Facebook, but just not doing lives. After this hit, I'll take everybody outside and show them the vehicle if you like one time. I love to show it off. It looks pretty at night. Up. I don't have the white light on, I just have the colored lights on tonight. Oh shit. That's what happened last time. On the way out the door, I hit the button that turned them on red. I wonder why it does that. They're supposed to be on auto. That's better. Bye guys, if it don't get attention, nothing's going to. Know what I mean? Well, folks, the main thing, please, everyone, the main thing is to sign the petition 420jim.com, 420jim.com. Sign the petition to release all cannabis prisoners. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. That's what this is all about. That's what's important. Me, I'm not important. But we need to get our cannabis rights back, our gun rights back for cannabis. Long as it's a class 1 or class 2 narcotic, you lose your right to bear arms and ammunition. I don't hear anybody else on any platform saying that but me. And I don't understand why. People just don't care. Have anyone else, hang on, have any one of y'all else heard anybody else say something about losing your gun rights? because you have cannabis? Move me. Or anybody want to answer that question? Seriously, has anyone else heard any other advocates talk about how under federal law we lose our right to bear arms and ammunition? I've never, matter of fact, I don't see very many cannabis advocates at all anymore. But it's crazy that people are happy the way it is right now. Yeah, it's like they don't care. Oh, we got pot, we don't care. That's why they shouldn't take stoners' rights away, because most stoners don't care, you know. Most stoners are as peaceful and gentle and whatnot as can be. But they should be able to own firearms and ammunition, you know. Drunks can own them. Well, Jack's panting hard tonight. It'd be something I lose Jack and gain pups all in one night. But Jack's, he acting like he's almost panting. Not if you have cannabis. Not if you have cannabis, Frankie. Look it up. Look it up. No one, no person whatsoever can have a class 1 or 2 narcotic, a firearm and ammunition. Remember, the only thing that Hunter Biden got in trouble for, and that was just filling out a form, and cocaine, that's a class 2. Narcotics above that. Oh. You said. You said in Colorado you can have a firearm with a felony as long as it's not violent. Well, you can have all the felonies you want, but if you have cannabis, you still can't have a firearm, is what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of people, some states give you your rights back. You're supposed to be able to file a paper, what is it, 7, 8 years after you serve your parole or whatever. You're supposed to be able to file and get your gun rights back. And if I'm not mistaken, that's one of the things Trump's doing, signing into law that after so many years, you can get your rights back for firearms and all that. But if you ask the state of Colorado, or you ask the state of Arizona, or you ask the state of New Mexico, they'd tell you, oh yeah, you can have a firearm, no problem, that's fine. Under state law, you can. They don't care. But under federal law in the same state, you can't. And feds trump state when they want to. So, we need to get her changed, get her done. Get her done. Damn it, where did I put that? Oh, there it is. Well. I wonder what that was. Leah, though. That damn thing. She eating and throwing up, eating and throwing up, eating and throwing up. She better have them pups tonight. I'm getting tired of cleaning up after her. Poor girl. Well, if nobody's got anything they want to talk about, I guess I'll call it a night. Is there anything else anybody wants to yak about or talk about? Now would be a good time to post it. Frankie's got me spoiled where I get to watch TV now and stuff, so. Well, I'm going to take that as a hint to get out of here, my friends. Hopefully y'all join me tomorrow afternoon. If I end up going out tomorrow, which I think I may try and find a spot, I'll post where I'm at and all. Yeah, I may check about that. I don't know. Hell, it's got everything I want to watch on it anyway. You know what I mean? So far, I've only watched The Swamp Man and stuff, and there's a ton of other programs it's got. Hell, it'll take me forever to watch just what I see on the YouTube and all that. Uh-oh, hang on, I got a message. Sorry, I'll be right with you. Well, they can't get the generator to go through. They tried every way in the world to purchase it, and they can't get it to go through. So I think they're just going to go ahead and send me the cash on it. Oh, hang on. They just asked me for my Cash App, so if they can find it, they may just send that on over. Wow, that'd be something. I'll go out tomorrow I don't mean I won't have to go nowhere. I'll go online tonight and order it. Hey, Frankie, if you'd do me a favor, if you're not doing that and you're still here, what'd that Westinghouse run you? What can you find in the range? They're probably going to send, I don't know, we'll see here in a minute, but they're probably going to send, like, I think the other one was 3 something, probably close to 350. Whatever I can get in the range of about 350, the same as that one you sent. Yeah, if you can find that Westinghouse, if you think that's a better one, look that up for me, please. Thank you. Okay, see? So all I got to do is pitch in a couple of bucks or whatever. Yeah, that's probably the way I'll do it. Yeah. So I can get that through Walmart. Right on. Right on. So, how many reviews have you seen on it? I guess I just have to check them both out. Find out the pros and cons on both of them. I kind of like the bigger one because it can run an AC if I need be. But I can always make do with the smaller one. Four stars, not bad. 4.8, that's not bad. That's not bad on reviews, so yeah, I think I'd do that one. Oh, heck. That's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. Hang on, I'm reading. I thought the one that they sent me the picture was smaller than that. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. I typed up another message. Yeah, that's the power I want right there. 3,500 is great. So yeah, that's the power I want. That'll run the AC. For some reason, I was thinking it was smaller. The picture I sent you a picture of it. Uh-oh, hang on. Okay, we're going to try it another way here in a minute. I'm going to send them a request in a minute. Hey, let me get off of here, folks. I need to take care of this. This could be a generator. So I need to take care of this. I'll call everyone. Yeah, she's going to send me, they're going to send me $350. It's all about catch me in the morning, or not morning, in the afternoon. Hey, yeah, please send me the link there, Frankie. Please do. And I'll catch everybody tomorrow at noon or tomorrow at 7. But it looks like I'm going to get the generators, so we only need to come up with 500 for the rest. And woohoo! Peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand. And if we try, we can all get along. My dogs Jack and Lulu love you. I love you, and Jesus loves you. Have a good night. Peace out. God is great.